welcome back to Camsted. One of the most difficult tasks which bothers most of the people in IELTS listening, including myself, is maps. Today, let's talk about how to handle listening maps. I have prepared a map for your practice. Let's look at the map question by question, and I'm going to give you the tips along the way. But first of all, what should you do before the recording starts playing? Well, for the start, you should read all the elements on the map. Afterwards, you should look for the starting point, for example, the entrance, which is usually located at the bottom of the map. And most importantly, you should read all the questions.
First, read the title. This is Croft Valley Park. It has two gates, one in the south and the other one in the north. In the park, there is a lake almost in the center, along with some other establishments like Old Museum, Adventure Playground and glass houses. All these can be used as the reference to the answers we are looking for. Please note that there is a compass in the corner, north, south, west, east. You may hear that there is something located in the southeast corner. Then you should know that southeast is the bottom right corner of the map. Then, if you have some time left, read the questions. A cafe, toilets, formal gardens, outdoor gym, skateboard ramp and wild flowers.
Most of the map recordings are similar to guided tour, which follows a logical order, but don't get distracted by the extra information. While recording is playing, cross out the incorrect options. Have a look at this example. Library is located near the city hall, but it is not the big building right next to it, as many people think. So, here you can cross out the option A. It was there to test you. So the recording continues. The library is actually the long building behind the city hall. So here the B option is correct. To be better at such kind of questions, make sure you practice a lot of maps which are present on YouTube, and also listen to plenty of audiobooks to improve your listening skills.
You will hear the chair of a committee on park facilities addressing her local town council about changes that have been made to the park. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 16. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 16.
As chair of the Town Council Subcommittee on Park Facilities, I'd like to bring you up to date on some of the changes that have been made recently to the Croft Valley Park. So if you could just take a look at the map I handed out, let's begin with a general overview. So, the basic arrangement of the park hasn't changed. It still has two gates, north and south, and a lake in the middle. The cafe continues to serve an assortment of drinks and snacks, and is still in the same place, looking out over the lake and next to the old museum. We're hoping to change the location of the toilets and bring them nearer to the centre of the park, as they're a bit out of the way at present, near the Adventure Playground, in the corner of your map. The formal gardens have been replanted and should be at their best in a month or two. They used to be behind the old museum, but we've now used the space near the south gate, between the park boundary and the path that goes past the lake towards the old museum. We have a new outdoor gym for adults and children, which is already proving very popular. It's by the glass houses, just to the right of the path from the south gate. You have to look for it as it's a bit hidden in the trees. One very successful introduction has been our skateboard ramp. It's in constant use during the evenings and holidays. It's near the old museum, at the end of a little path that leads off from the main path between the lake and the museum. We've also introduced a new area for wildflowers to attract bees and butterflies. It's on a bend in the path that goes round the east side of the lake, just south of the adventure playground.
Bye bye. See you in the next video.